financial sustainability and growth. So I am saving for my little daughter, but I'm also teaching her on where and how she would invest when she grows. Financial sustainability and growth is the title of this episode of the podcast, going through Gen E, the largest European entrepreneurship event that will take place in July 2022 in Tallinn. But there are already so many activities going on in our different platform. Don't forget to visit our virtual expo. Go and visit our webpage, which is full of content. How do we do all of that? We do that thanks to our partners. And today, this podcast is together with GAM Investment, signature partner of Gen E, long-standing partners of JA, in which we serve youth across Europe together. And I have with me Ute Den, the Senior Communication Manager for Switzerland, EU, and Latin America at GAM Investments. Hello, Ute.
Hello, everybody.
So we go back to our network of countries. You know, we are in over 40 countries across Europe at JA, and one of those is Spain. And I have Lucia Zavala, the CEO of JA Spain. Hello, Lucia.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so here we have, thank you, Lucia, for being with us. So, as you know, this podcast is gonna be on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on YouTube, all this fantastic platform that the young people follows, like, and share as you do. The young people, as Maria Ramaggi, the founder of Edumus and alumni of JA Estonia. Hello, Maria.
Hello.
So we're gonna be in Estonia, Maria, very soon. All of us, all of our network, and you know that at JA we serve over 4 million young people every single school year in over 40 countries. So what are our pillars? Entrepreneurship, work readiness, and financial literacy. And today we're talking about financial sustainability and growth. What does it mean for the European youth, for the European businesses, and for the JA network in the context of the global digital economy, the financial sustainability and growth? Let me ask the expert here. So, Ute, you are a new partner of JNE, and we are happy to welcome investment to the JA family. What are your motivations for building a partnership with Junior Achievement in Europe?
Yes, thank you for the introduction. GAM Investment is really committed to financial education, and we put a very strong focus on responsible investing. So, GAM pushes really to have a positive impact and to drive change also towards a greener economy, for instance, as an active asset manager. This means also following our purpose to protect our clients' financial future. And for instance, GAM has built in some countries GAM investment academies. And these academies are there for share knowledge with our clients, but also with the wider community. And we do this through publications, insights, with an educational aspect, but we work also with local partnerships together. For instance, in Spain, we work with the Spanish Stock Exchange. And out of this conviction, it is also a clear purpose to support financial education for young people. And therefore, the partnership with Junior Achievement matches it perfectly to empower young people to raise their knowledge in finance and economy and to support them for the readiness for the real economy and to have this wonderful bridge between schools, university, and the economy.
Sustainable investments, green, an academy here in Spain too. Very good. So, you know, I am based in Spain, so my little daughter will definitely get to that academy very soon. But staying in Spain, Lucia, tell us about the role of J Spain in connecting schools to the world of works and the business sector through your different programs and initiatives. How do you empower this next generation of business founders?
Yes, Junior Achievement is now closing their 21st year in Spain, and we promote career guidance through companies that are helping us to guide young people so that they can get closer to the world of work through the real experiences, either at their companies or at the classroom. The most interesting program we're doing now at the moment in this concern is the startup program, which is at university level, and it's an entrepreneurship program. And they students they establish what is the relationship between what they study and what the companies need for their future of the world of work. And this initiative has been in Spain over 15 years, and the involvement of the companies through their volunteers is increasing. For instance, we have an energy company, Naturgy, that they offer as an award 6 months of internship for those winners that win the award that they consider is the best on environmental and sustainability. So, for instance, with that, we're trying to close the gap between the educational world and the world of work, and giving these young people better opportunities. We also have a big collaborator here, which is Manpower Group, and they have a strategical idea to join in this ecosystem so that all of them, we can together work on 4 key areas to address the chronic levels of unemployment in Spain, which are extremely high, because you have to consider that it is between 30 and 40% of young people unemployed. And if we go to the age of between 15 and 19, that increases up to 60%.
So we have a huge youth unemployment. On the other side, we have a talent shortage. But when we look at the startup program in Spain, we see that many young people have then also started their company thanks to JA, thanks to the mentorship, thanks to the volunteers, thanks to the teachers who have put, right, and Lucia, a lot of efforts into it, and thanks to the partners as GAM Investments, that is one of our partner of Gen E 2020. So for the startup program to the startup funder. Let's listen from the startup funder. Here we have Maria from Edumus. Tell us a little bit about your journey at JA. What skills did you learn during your entrepreneurship journey?
Yes, thank you. Firstly, coming back to Lucia's answer, closing the gap between work life and education is essential. And with Edumus, we have taken it further than from just entrepreneurship and financial literacy, and trying to bring it to absolutely each and every possible career. But my GA experience can be split into 2 distinctive parts. Firstly, the student company program, and then the JA alumni experience. I would say that participating in the company program taught me the first steps and key principles to look at when starting my own entrepreneurial journey. And it gave me the confidence to start, which is the most important part. Secondly, I would say create efficiencies. Once some process has been developed, keep improving it and keep automating it. And that's one of probably my favorite parts of entrepreneurship as well, intrapreneurship. So doing something within the company you're already working with. And as an example, first you write some emails by hand, then at some point you start copy pasting it, then you might automate the email process. And once you can develop the customer journey on a platform in such way that the email will not be important anymore. But it's all about going through the whole journey to understand exactly what do your users and customers want to do and what they expect from you. So just loving the journey, I would say. And also loving the journey can be said about being frugal. So starting your startup, young people can kind of take a significant step back from their lifestyle. You can get a pretty decent salary already in an entry-level job with a nice office and corporate events. However, when you start your own startup, all of those benefits go away. And to be honest, the first year of working completely on my startup, I lived off of unemployment benefits. So I'm very thankful for the insurance company for covering that and believing in me. So yeah, it was a kind of a life hack for me. But I think that many other entrepreneurs can use this as well. And even though it's kind of sucks, having to take this step back, then I see that it creates an opportunity for so much more learning and growth in the long term. And I would say that I wouldn't appreciate the kind of outcomes and the success we are experiencing if we hadn't gone through the whole journey. It's like a game. So when you put money codes on right away, it's not so much fun. It's like, buy the most expensive things and, just enjoy, but it's boring. So I really see the startup journey as being like a game, and I take it in such way. So, and I'm glad that I can live over like that. I know that might not be the privilege for everybody, but yeah, I'm loving the frugality as well.
It's a key
Uh,
element to enjoy it. Yes.
Yes, yes, thank
have
you.
fun as well. Yes, indeed. And well, they believed in you. We still believe in you. We do believe in you, Maria. What you have done so far, what you will do. Not there is a little unicorn here. If you see it, right? So I'm sure that there will be your name down there. One of the unicorn from Estonia, Maria. So GAM Investment this year is having the signature award at Jenny exactly on these things, on financial sustainability and growth. So, Ute, we're looking forward to see how those young people are going to present their business with that lens. Do we want to give them some tips or what they should look at?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very important really to have these two aspects. On the one hand, you need to have a sane financial setup, but you have also to take the risks and the courage to manage. And Maria mentioned this entrepreneurial spirit. I think this is very important that you act as an entrepreneur, as the classical entrepreneurs did. The family business, they were really handling their business as it was their own money. And I think at the end of the day, you have to have the financial power to be able to invest in your own project to get a return on your investment. But I mean, the other element of doing and running a business in a sustainable way, and also following some responsible investing principles towards ESG criteria is as important. We, as an active asset manager, we have the power and the influence on a daily basis to really improve corporate behavior by doing investment decisions, and we are assessing on a daily basis companies. And yeah, it is our aim really also to have an influence. We do it, for instance, through exercising voting rights for publicly listed companies. So it is really, we want to drive positive change. And with this award, we want to be also a kind of role model, really, to provide feedback and know how to build a sustainable business, and doing it also in line with responsible investing principles. And yeah, I think this combination today is so important to have both elements. And sustainability, at the end of the day, it means really ensuring the future of your business in a very um, entrepreneurial spirit, as the big entrepreneurs did always in the past.
And we need those role model and where they're investing, what they're doing for well, what is good for society is good for the business too. So it's a win-win. It's not one thing that is excluding the others. And we also need to make sure that we have an inclusive approach. So that also those who are underserved become part of our programs and they receive the positive dividends of growth. Lucia, JA Spain is increasingly serving youth which are underserved. So, can you give us a little bit more of a hint of what you're doing in that aspect?
Yes, I truly believe that history has shown us that moments of crisis do bring innovation into the circles of society and what they need. And one of them has been that for JA Spain. We have included the reach to reach more of the young people with less opportunities so that we can close the gap of that disconnection between the education and the work. Some of them are dropouts. The percentage of dropouts here in Spain are huge. We are at the most at the last of the queue of the European countries. We are around 17% of dropouts. So we have, as you mentioned, a startup with a program that NN is backing up in 4 countries, and one of them is Spain. It is called Economic Opportunities for All, and we are continuing this year and next year trying to both prevent on the one hand and then give them more opportunities, accompany those young people, not only with the programs that we usually do with other students and that are proven that are soft skills that are needed for the world of work, but also setting up their first jobs, their first internships with the companies and the ecosystem that we have around. As I was mentioning at the beginning, 60% between 15 and 19 years old are unemployed in Spain. Only today I heard that in the area of Gaza, it's 70%, that same age. So we're not behind. I mean, it's very, very bad news for this country, and we need to change that. And we know now how to do it. We are with good companies that are helping us, such as I was mentioning, Manpower is very aware of that.
Definitely.
And
We do have a big challenge indeed. We do have a big
yes,
challenge, but we saw that in reality, when we come together, the business, the private
yes,
sector, the public education system, the teachers, the volunteers, and the civil society, we are
correct.
bridging that.
Yeah, we're reaching out to shelters, to children's homes, to daycare centers. We're including them all. Because as you always say, Salvatore, opportunities are not so, talent is everywhere, but opportunities are not.
Indeed, and it is our mission, our duty to make sure to link up the talented young people across Europe with the opportunity, like Maria. Maria, who is already out there, talented, and she is having the opportunity of growth. Uh, we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make a very quick round of one word. So, it choose a word to address to the next generation of European. Those one will come to Jenny 2022 in Estonia or in general. So choose just one word. Would it be an advice? Would it be a quality? What is the word, Maria, that you would tell to the young people?
I would say enjoy the process. Starting a startup is a marathon, but it consists of many quite intense sprints. So make sure that you yourself could enjoy the journey and process, and that the teammates of yours will be able to enjoy it as well.
Enjoy as I'm enjoying this discussion today. Lucia,
I would say challenge yourself. Put yourself out there to get the extra mile. Challenge.
enjoy and challenges, challenging. So what's next, Ute?
I would say be flexible, be able also to adapt fast to changing conditions. Corona has seen that there were there were companies out there that were really able to even go through this crisis and come better out of it. Be focused on your clients and try to develop innovative solutions for them, even if the times are getting harder, to get this resilience. So flexibility, adaptation is a very important skill.
So be flexible, challenge yourself, and enjoy in the process. In the meanwhile, what you need to do, you need to like this postcard, you need to share this postcard in the different platforms in which we are streaming it. Tell your friends and visit www.gen-e.eu, the largest place for the largest European entrepreneurship event. Financial sustainability and growth was today's podcast. Thanks to GAM Investment for being such a loyal and great partner of JA and to the next generation. Thank you, everyone, and see you in Tallinn.